Okay, it's Tuesday, December 2nd. It's actually after market hours here. I just wanted to point out an example of if you don't look at price action, what could happen. Here's DocuSign, and the reason I'm talking about this right now is earlier today, I watched CNBC, and there were pundits on talking about what a great buy this is. Here's a stock that a few months ago was up around 310, and now it's at 233. So they were saying how on sale it is, that in the future, the future of the world is going to be documents are just going to be signed electronically, and paperless society going forward. And here's a great opportunity to get this stock at a discount. It's obviously been in a big uptrend for a long time, for a long time. And anyway, that was the discussion, and I'm sure people bought it. If you look at the daily chart today, even though it was a big red day yesterday, you can see the little green popped in. So probably people listening, might have bought that today. Even in the short run, this stock makes no sense because it's not really above the midpoint of the first of the prior red day. And since we're in a downtrend here, if you would even buy the stock right here, to me, I see like a declining trend line here. Even if it moved up a little bit, there'd probably be some resistance. So to me, in the very short run, you still want to see kind of a V bottom where it comes up, maybe pauses, and then starts higher before you'd even consider it. Obviously, in the weekly chart, the main thing I see here is that we've broken below this key resistance point, and we're coming down red. And that's a sign to me there's just nothing, when I see a red bar, at least if I see these red bars, they're inside this green bar, it's consolidation. I know there's a chance we might be just ready to push up again. But here, until you go above the midpoint of the prior week, then and that would maybe equate with holding these lows and this being a false breakout, I wouldn't even consider it. But anyway, so then what happened? This is why I'm bringing this up. DocuSign literally dropped almost 80 points here overnight from the 230 area down to like 160, 70, 80 points, whatever you want to call it. And we're trading now at the 164 level. So on this weekly chart, price is now, if I zoom it out, we are at the 164 area, let's call it, right around there. We've completely broken below all prior support, which would be this whole area, and who knows how low this can go. So that's what I wanted to point out here, that if you want to listen to pundits and trade on news and trade on other expectations and not really look at price action, crazy things could happen, and especially stocks that are in a big downtrend. These things don't turn up quickly, and in this case, you can really get a shock. And again, I'm not thrilled that people who own this have lost a lot of money, but when you're in a big red downtrend, you could have, drops could go a lot further than you'd ever expect. So, if the pundits would have recommended the stock when you have strong green going on here, at least you had price action on your side. But when it was recommended into big red, then to me, that's just really bringing way too much risk into the equation. And unfortunately, on a day like this, you get bad earnings. Actually, they beat on earnings, they beat on revenues, but they had poor guidance, and that's why everyone's selling off. So I don't want to own a stock that, drops 75, 80 points in about an hour. So anyway, just wanted to point that out because it was just funny the way, well, not funny, but I mean, just the way they were talking about it today on the show I was watching. And now whoever followed that advice, is down about 80 points. And truthfully, once you break down like that, there has to be so much constructive price action for it to ever start to turn up again. It probably is going to go even lower in time. Any little buying comes in, people are going to be selling. And so anyway, DocuSign is just nothing you'd want to even be focused on right now. It's going to take a long time for it to turn around, if in fact it ever does. But anyway, just wanted to point out to me that price action is everything. And if you just want to trade based on other factors, just know that it would be nice if price action was on your side at the same time.